So hey guys, the game's just finished. Yet again, Wolves so near, and it's just not near enough really. Obviously it's finished Chelsea 2, Wolverhampton Wanderers 0, and to be honest, on the balance of the overall game, you have to say that Chelsea deserve the win. However, I think a lot changed for me on the added time in the first half, where Chelsea got awarded that free kick. Pedro Neto obviously was given a yellow card for a foul. If you watched it back, which I think most of us probably will have done, Pedro Neto was going to click the ball, realised he wasn't going to get it. He pulled his leg out the way. The guy's dived. He's got a free kick. It can't be reviewed by VAR, because of course it can't, because it would be a decision that if it was reviewed would be given against Wolves, but of course they don't review free kicks. It's given a dreadful refereeing decision in my opinion, the free kick, it's in a dangerous position, and you have to say the free kick, it's a fantastic free kick, it's well executed, and he's put it in the back of the net. And up until that point, I don't think Chelsea have hurt us in any way, shape or form. I thought Wolves started really well. I thought Matt Doherty in the first half was great, and Neves. I thought we looked as equally opportunity. We looked comfortable. There's never any goals before the 40th minute in any of these Wolves matches before the restart. And then they've scored, and okay, it's 1-0. And you think, okay, 1-0, go in, 1-0 down, half-time. We can come back. And the second goal, you've got to point the finger at everyone really. We've put the long ball up front. 1, 2, 3, 4 tackles that have gone in, we've missed. Chelsea have got the ball quickly upfield. Even then the ball's come through and across, and Cody's in front of Giroud. And I'm often very much stick up for Cody, but really he's got to do better. I think he tries to shield the ball instead of just clearing it. And Giroud's gangled his leg around and he's back in the back of the net, and Cody just seemed to lose, I don't know, what he was trying to do. We've had chances to defend that and we haven't. And then 2-0, you've got a mountain to climb then. Chelsea only needing the draw. And that's really, really disappointing. We've done this last year a couple of times where we've conceded one and then we've conceded another one. It's almost like what's gone on, and we've gone bang, and then we've got another one, and we're trying to get it back in, and that's the frustration that we should have dealt with that. Jota, I love Jota, but I thought he was incredibly poor today. Jota, he got an early yellow card. His decision making was not good. And we've come on in the second half. Neto, I thought, was doing all right. I thought he was unlucky. In a lot of ways, he's a good little prospect, and Jota's a great player, but sometimes Jota does not look up and make the right decision, and we were sloppy in a lot of the ways, and that's the frustration. Second half, well, we've not really laid a glove on Chelsea really. He's made the changes. He's brought Moutinho on. He's took Neves off. Why he's not, when we need a bit more creativity? Dendoncker does a great job. Why he's not had Neves, who in my opinion was our best player, him and Jota, why he's not put Neves and Moutinho together, I don't know. Daniel Podence's come on, great. Vinegra's come on, great. But to me, he should have took Jota off, and he should have Adama Traore being pushed back in that wing-back role, against a team that can break. He's never going to be as effective. He should have took Jota off, put Podence on, kept Traore on, yes, leave Vinegra on, and kept Doherty on, who was having a good game. But he didn't. I was a bit mystified. I thought the substitutes were correct, but who they replaced wasn't. But, it just wasn't going to happen. We got into a couple of positions. Raul Jimenez, I was expecting him to be on fire today. Maybe he's had a few sleepless nights, and he wasn't. And Tottenham have just about got the job done against Crystal Palace. 1-1. Palace have hit the post. Fair play to Villa as well. They've stayed up. We've got Villa and Albion, 3 West Midland teams in the top flight next year, 3 local derbies are going to be juicy. So you look on the positives from that. That's going to be interesting for next season. Although I'm feeling pretty down today, you've got to look on the positives as well. Wolves have got 3 more points than last year. We've finished 7th on goal difference to Tottenham. How that penalty against blooming Burnley with Mike Dean has cost us, and the late goals and the VAR decisions that have gone against us this year. I looked at the table this morning, would have been 3rd going into this on VAR. It wasn't for the VAR. If VAR wasn't in existence, that has got to be changed and improved substantially for next season. It hasn't balanced itself out for Wolves, as can be told. And I'm going to give my man of the match today, even though he's taken off early, to Neves. I'm going to give it to Neves today. Leave who you think your man of the match is. Wolves have also finished in the top 7 in the top division for the first time since 1959. The last time they had 2 consecutive finishes in the top 7 of the top division. So that's got to be positive. We've got to wait to see what happens with the FA Cup. We'll all be Chelsea fans next week. So hopefully we can get 7th. And of course, we've got the Europa League. And do not forget, my friend that passed away before Christmas, Bill, Sean Connery, the day he passed away when I went and saw him, he told me that we were going to win the Europa League. The same day he told me that Jota would get an hat-trick in the next couple of games. Jota scored 5, 2 in the next one, 3 in the next one. So I've got to believe that we're going to win Europa and get Champions League. There's been disappointments, FA Cup semi-finals, missing out on the top 4, last-minute goals, and then today, not really hurting Chelsea, which we have got the capability to do, and missing out on 6th place. But we've got to remember where we've come from and how far we've come, and it's still a learning curve. Just hope we can get Europe one way or the other for next season, and we've got to improve the squad and strengthen the squad for definite. So yeah, thanks again. And Premier League's over, 7th place, 3 points better. So it is an improvement on last season, but it doesn't feel like it quite at the moment. And Europa League to look forward to in a couple of weeks' time. From myself, Dazzling Dave, till the next one, always Wolves.